desperate need of a makeover and a new home. Alicia Acuna is live from Denver with more on this story. Alicia?
Hi, Jenna. This is the only Air Force One not in a museum, and if the owner doesn't get donations soon, this piece of American history is going to rot in the Arizona desert. It was an incident on this aircraft that prompted all American presidents to fly under the call sign Air Force One. The plane now sits in a field at the Marana Airport outside Tucson.
That is a very significant number right there, 8610. That changed the whole course of presidential air transport history.
The Columbine II carried President Dwight Eisenhower for about a year. One evening in 1953, the aircraft was involved in a frightening incident with the president on board.
For air traffic control purposes, this would be Air Force Flight 8610. In 1953, this aircraft and Eastern Airlines Flight 8610 ended up in the same airspace over New York City.
And the call sign Air Force One was born. The plane was eventually replaced and ended up at Davis-Monthan Air Force Base, where its history was lost, then sold at auction to a man named Mel Chrysler, who needed planes for crop dusting. 10 years later, in 1980, the Smithsonian called Mel to tell him the plane's history.
So he decided to restore it and worked with another gentleman named Harry Oliver for 10 years, and they flew around in the early 90s.
The men tried to sell it, but with no buyers, it ended up here, where Timothy Coons hopes to help restore it if money is ever found to fund it.
And I just hope someday somebody finally goes, you know what, let's go get that thing. And it would be a plus.
And Jenna, museums have shown an interest in doing a complete restoration, but so far none has been able to come up with the $1.5 million that it's going to take. Jenna?
Very interesting. Alicia, thank you.
Sure.